Do you ever feel stuck in life? You work hard every day, you try your best, but nothing seems to change. Have you ever felt like no matter how much effort you put in, life stays in the same place? You start to wonder, is something wrong with me? You feel tired, confused, and slowly, hope begins to fade. If this feels like your story, then stay with me, because this simple story might change the way you see your life. Once upon a time, in a quiet town surrounded by wide green fields, there lived a 25-year-old young man named Robert. Robert was hardworking and sincere, but his heart felt heavy. His mind was always busy with worries. He worked every day, tried different paths, and gave his best effort, yet his life did not seem to move forward. Slowly, disappointment began to take over his thoughts. At night, Robert could not sleep properly. He kept thinking about his future. What if I fail? What if my hard work never pays off? These thoughts made him tired and restless. People around him said, "Be patient," but patience was becoming harder with each passing day. Robert felt lost and alone inside, even though he was surrounded by people. One evening, while sitting near the fields, Robert shared his worries with a few older men from the town. He spoke honestly about his fear, confusion, and frustration. One of them said, "Long ago, there was a man who lived near these fields. He used to be a psychologist in the city. He helped many people understand their minds. Later, he left the busy life and chose to live close to nature as a farmer." Another added, "People say he gives simple advice, but his words change lives." Those words stayed in Robert's mind. The next morning, with a mix of hope and doubt, Robert decided to meet that man. After a long walk, he reached a small house surrounded by trees and plants. The old farmer was sitting quietly, working with the soil. His face looked calm and thoughtful. Robert greeted him respectfully and said, "Grandfather, people told me to come to you. They say you understand the human mind." The old man looked at Robert and smiled gently. He said, "Sit down and tell me what is troubling you." Robert took a deep breath and spoke honestly. "I work hard every day. I try to improve myself, but nothing seems to change. I feel like I am stuck. I am scared that my efforts are useless. My mind is tired, and my heart feels heavy." The farmer listened quietly without interrupting, like a true counselor. After a moment of silence, the farmer said, "Sometimes, answers are not found in words. Come with me." He took Robert to his garden and placed a small seed in his hand. "This is a bamboo seed," he explained. "Plant it here and water it every day. Do not ask questions. Just do it with sincerity." Robert looked confused but trusted him. He planted the seed and promised to care for it. Days passed. Robert watered the soil daily, but nothing happened. Weeks passed, and there was still no sign of growth. His doubts returned. He went back to the farmer and said, "Grandfather, I feel the same again. I am doing everything you said, but nothing is growing." The farmer smiled calmly and replied, "Continue. What is important is not what you see, but what is happening underneath." Months later, one morning, Robert noticed a small green shoot breaking through the soil. In the following weeks, it grew quickly and became tall and strong. Robert returned to the farmer with joy. The old man said gently, "For a long time, the bamboo was growing roots underground. Without strong roots, it cannot rise. Your life is the same. Your efforts were building strength inside you." Robert finally understood. His struggles were not wasting his time. They were preparing him. He returned home feeling calm and hopeful. He was no longer in a hurry. Remember this. Just because progress is invisible does not mean it is not happening. If you like this story, please like and share it, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Until next time, stay patient and trust the process.